Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm going to do a quick flip of one of the journals from my International Sisterhood of the Traveling Journals. And this one is Miriam. I might be pronouncing her name wrong, but she goes by V. No, Z. She goes by Z. We got one that's V and one that's Z in our group. And this is her journal, and she is from, I think it is Saudi Arabia. Let me get this bad boy open. She is nice and chunky. Like you can't, like there's a lot in this one. I think this journal has gone to 3 or 4 girls now. A little dangle there. But it says a journey shared between hearts around the world, which is awesome. So there's only 2 of us from the States in this group now. One of the ladies ended up dropping out for personal reasons. So let's jump right into it. It says Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. And then we have the message for us and then our check-in page. So it has gone to 4 other girls besides Z. It's gone to Jackie, V, and Leah, and me. And this is her About Me page. And I love seeing the difference between how everybody is so creative and how they do. Oh, she's from Sri Lanka. We have, I think that is in Saudi Arabia, right? Let me see. I think it is in Saudi Arabia. But I love how creative people are and just learning about how other people live and their culture and their way of life. I love it. And then we have, yeah, she is in Saudi Arabia, the UAE. And then this is Leave a Piece of Your Country here. Let me zoom in a little bit. And this is her piece, and she's got some of the beautiful buildings that are out there. And then a little bit more about it. Home to the world's tallest building. I have no idea how to say it, so I'm not even gonna. And it is this building, and it is, let me see here, I think it's 828 miles. I don't know if that's miles. More than 80% of the UAE's population are Ephraimians. The UAE has both beautiful deserts and stunning beaches, and they do have some stunning beaches. Dubai Metro is the largest driverless metro system in the world. UAE National Day is celebrated on the 2nd of December. And then, let me see, who is in, I think this is from, let me see, who is this one? Jackie is in Australia. She lives in Perth. So she gave us a little bit about all of like the little cuisines and then the animals. Super cute. I love koalas. They're so cute. And then she put this little, let me pull it out, this little flip book. So we got some little pictures here, like the backgrounds, the buildings, and then, oh, we got some beautiful beaches up north, down south, the desert, and then we flip it over, and it's just as gorgeous. Would love to go there one day. I'll put that in there. And then this one is Leah's, and she is in, oh my goodness, where is she? I forget. She's here in the States, but I can't remember which state she is in. Does it say right down here? No. She's just given some more like information about the United States here. Route 66 begins in Chicago and ends in Santa Monica, California. And then she's got this old school car here. NASCAR began during the Prohibition by bootleggers. That's cool. I didn't know that. Fired up for the 4th of July. My guess is she had the journal during 4th of July. And then this is mine. I'm also in the States, but I kind of gave a little bit about the area that I live in. So I live on the St. Lawrence River by Canada. And we have this beautiful castle that is about 45 minutes from me. It's called Bolt Castle, and I love the love story around it, and it's kind of in the shape of a heart, this island is. So I put a little pamphlet in there about it, and a lot of people, you know, they'll have their weddings there, and me and my husband have not made that trip out there this year, hopefully soon. And then I just put some like stickers in here, and the I Love New York. So once you cross the border in Alexandria Bay, there's this I Love New York Welcome Center, a New York State flag sticker, the river, the St. Lawrence River sticker, and then a little bit about where I live on this wrong sticker or wrong paper. So I put that in there as well. And then some symbols of like New York State. I got the bird. I got sugar maple because we make maple up here. Well, I don't, but a lot of people do. And then I just have this like little, it's actually supposed to be a photo pocket, but they work perfect for that. We actually make honey, so. And then we have our birthdays. This one's mine. Some more for the next ladies. And then unpopular opinions. Working with the public has gotten worse since COVID. No one has manners. That has been so true up here. Always stay busy at work and you don't get asked to do more. So you stay busy and they think you're just overloaded with work and they don't put more on you. Then we have Build a Bouquet, and I added a couple of stickers, added it into the bouquet, and then things I do to fill my cup up, and she put in a bunch of things that make her happy, a letter to my younger self, and then we have Swap Time. So there's a bunch of stuff in each one of these. We take from this one and we add to this one. And then a thought that stays with you always. Where's mine? Right here. Everything happens for a reason. So true. What's meant to be will be. And I believe everything happens for a reason. And then it is pick a color and pick color and return. So there's a bunch of these little guys in here. And then you just color them and then add them back in here. And this one is mine. And then you got some more beautiful ones back here. And we just wrote our names on the back so she knows who did them. And then we have All About Me. This one is from Jackie. And we get to learn more about how her way of life is over in Australia. And I absolutely love how creative Jackie is. And she kind of lives along the coast, but not on the coast. And she is very, very creative. Vegemite. I wonder what that tastes like. I've never had it. And then she's got a couple little flips here, a little washi wall, some pictures of her family. And then we have a washi swap or a washi wall. And I love this. And, you know, when it'll be done, it'll be super pretty for her. Under the water. This is pretty cool. I haven't seen this in any of them. So you get the little view here. And then we were adding stickers there. And then it's color paint palette. And then that one is mine. And it is all the shimmers, which I love shimmers. So we put that back in there. And then what's on your playlist? And mine is right here. I have podcasts and then I have songs on mine. And let me see. Oh, there's more back here. So she made a little flip. And then we have pastel sticker dump, which is going to be super pretty when that one's finished too. And then we have the Sisterhood picnic, which is super cute. And I love how somebody put a little monster there. That's adorable. I did a strawberry shortcake. And then I did like watermelon on a stick. I thought it was cute. And then this one is V's. And she is in the UAE. And she's a Ravenclaw. She's a Harry Potter fan. And then we have the feminist is freedom. V's favorites. V's dream cafe. And girl with a pearl earring. I love her handwriting. It is gorgeous. And then this one is Leah's. And I absolutely love Leah's style. I've already done my pages in her book. And her style is just gorgeous. It's so like vintagey. And I absolutely love it. And then she's got another one here with all of her. She does photography. She does gardening. She does drawings. And she's just got a slew of hobbies. She repurposes homes and then sells them or rents them out, which is amazing. And then we go into mine and I put some lace here down the bottom. We got me and my husband, my baby girls, my little grandson, the handsome little man that he is. We got my baby boy Roscoe, our honey. And then I made one of these, and it's the shrink. And I just clipped it in here, and she can take it out if she wants. And then I just tell about like my life and stuff. I can't show my nieces because they don't like it. But yeah, so I just tell about my life, my dislikes, love my garden. And then my favorite time of the year is fall. I love me a good waterfall. And we have quite a few here where I live. And then that's it for the journal. And, you know, she just gives the address if it gets lost. Oh, there was one of these. I was looking for that last night, but that's okay. So this is getting shipped out to the next lady this morning. I'm sure it's going to be a nice little penny. The last one I shipped overseas was like $45. But yeah, so, and then we're going to work on the next one. I have 3 from group 2 because with group 2, there was this huge thing. Nobody was shipping them out. And this one girl was holding them hostage, I guess. I don't know what she was doing. So they got sent to one lady, and the one lady had already done them. So she mailed me 2 of them at once, and I already had one for the group. So now I have 3 for group 2. So those got to get done. And then I have another one for group 3, which is my international group. So that one's going to get worked on and probably get hopefully mailed out next week. And then that one will probably go over. This one's being shipped to France. And hopefully it's not as much as the one that I had to ship. I think it was to Australia. I think it was V's that I mailed to her. But yeah, so give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you're subscribed and notification bell is turned on so you catch all the next ones I do. And I appreciate you spending some time with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.